Residential site valuation and cost approach, page 66. Summary. 1. Cost approach estimates value of real estate by figuring the cost new of replacing or reproducing a structure on the land minus depreciation and plus site value. Cost approach is most accurate in valuing newer buildings. It can also be used for replacement cost of existing buildings, but depreciation can be difficult for old buildings or special purpose buildings if there are few comparable sales. 2. An appraiser decides if the estimate is for replacing or reproducing the structure. Replacement is building the equivalent of the original building using modern materials and reflecting modern functional utility. Reproduction is building an exact replica of a building. Reproduction is typical for historical buildings. If a new structure needs the same look and feel as the original, insurance usually covers replacement costs, but covering reproduction costs requires a special policy with a higher premium. 3. Substitution says a typical informed buyer would pick a less expensive substitute that is comparable in quality, features, and utility, assuming no delay. A typical buyer acts in his or her own best interests and would rationally accept a less expensive alternative. Buyers of existing homes usually do not consider cost approach when buying, but buyers of new construction can make cost comparisons by asking other builders the cost of a similar structure. Some owner-occupant buyers are not rational. For instance, do not consider depreciation. Investors compare numbers, for instance, existing structure versus new construction. 4. Contribution says a particular item or feature of property is only worth what it contributes in value. Value does not equal cost. The market determines value. Contributory value of a feature / improvement is equal to what typical buyers in the market will pay for it, positive or negative. Deficiency is when a feature or component of a property is inadequate in the market, results in value loss. Superadequacy is when a feature or component of a property is too large, too expensive, or too high quality, so cost exceeds the item's contributory value. Law of diminishing returns is when beyond a certain point an added value of a feature, addition or repair, etc. is less than the item's cost. Law of increasing returns is the added value of a feature or a repair, etc. and is more than the cost of that item. 5. Cost is the dollars needed to develop, produce, or build something. Value is what a typical person would pay for something. Price is what one person paid. Market value is the most probable price that a property should bring in a competitive and open market. The value of a parcel of real estate should not be confused with its price. Market value is what a property is expected to sell for. Market price is what the property actually sold for. Both value and price may have nothing to do with what the property actually cost to build.